Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Guys, I'm like a kid at Christmas right now. I am super excited. Just when I thought I could never get excited about a Seiko turtle again, Seiko just reels me back in. This is a pretty big development in the Seiko world. I think they're finally listening to their customers. Man, this is just really cool. Anyway, today we've got the Seiko King Turtle 200 meter automatic diver, and in Japan this is model number SBDY051, and the international version is SRPE05. Now guys, this is going to be a quick review as I've reviewed many turtles in the past, but as I already stated, this one's pretty special for two main reasons. That's the sapphire and ceramic. And I just can't believe Seiko actually did this, man. I'm really excited. Also, make sure you check out my other turtle reviews. I'll make sure to put those links in the description field for you. Now, functionality-wise, the watch hasn't changed at all, minus the sapphire and ceramic. It's just an updated, colorway, updated, a couple different specs have been updated, obviously. A new waffle dial, which I think is really good looking. So anyway, we're going to check it out here in just a second. And as you already know, I've partnered up with Shopping in Japan and I'm super excited. They loan me these watches. I don't get to keep them, nor do I make a dime if any of y'all buy from them, but you can save yourself $20 at checkout by using my coupon code MAV20OFF. It's MAV20OFF, and that'll save yourself $20 at checkout, which is basically going to cover all of your shipping costs from Japan. You can put 1 or 2 or 3 watches in your basket. You're still going to get the same $20 off. It's not $20 off per watch. It's $20 off your entire order. Make sure you use Shopping in Japan, man. They're just great to deal with. If you have any warranty issues or anything like that, talk to them first before you try to send your watch in to any sort of Seiko authorized service center. Send it back to Japan first. I promise you this is the best way to go, because a lot of those authorized service centers, especially the one here in New Jersey, will not service that watch because it was made in Japan. So if you buy a watch from Shopping in Japan and you have a problem with it, which you probably won't, send it back to them first. Let them send it to an authorized dealer in Tokyo. So anyway, a little bit of a little tip and trick there for you when dealing with Japanese made watches. Now this isn't going to be a full review. Like I said, I've reviewed many turtles before. And you know the specs. You're looking at a 4R36 movement, 40-hour power reserve, 45 millimeter case, 13 millimeters thick, 47.7 millimeters lug to lug, 200 meters water resistant, which is 660 feet. You've got the Lumibrite loom. So all those specs are the same. Obviously, the new and revolutionary in Seiko world is a sapphire crystal with an AR coating. You've got the ceramic bezel insert, and also the bezel itself is different. It's different even from the Save the Ocean Great White, and I'll show you that here in a little bit too. Now, the ceramic bezel is not loomed. Obviously, you have the little pip is loomed. You've got a candy bar cyclops, which covers the day and the date. A new gorgeous waffle dial in kind of like an olive drab color. In fact, let me go ahead and open this thing up. Let me stop talking so much here and show you the watch. Of course, you know what you get inside. You get your manual, and you get the typical JDM Seiko watch box, which is kind of like this grayish brown. I like it. You get the light brown kind of tan pillow and stuff inside. So there it is. And I'll go ahead and put up some close-ups of the dial so you can really get a good look at this dial. I love it, man. I think it is really cool. You can see the yellow accents on the second hand and on the diver's 200 meter text down there at the bottom. You can see the shine on the actual ceramic bezel. I'm calling this like a butcher block / waffle dial. I love it, man. I think it's really good looking. So anyway, so again, you get the waffle dial in kind of like that olive drab color. It's kind of like a military green. Like if you imagine old fatigues from 1945, World War II, that's the type of color, like the same color they used to paint the Jeeps and Deuce and a Halfs. That's a truck, by the way. And you also get a matching silicone strap in the same color. You get the nice hardware, the nice metal stainless steel keeper. I love these keepers, by the way. You got Seiko right there on the buckle. And these straps are incredibly comfortable, man. Love these straps. Let's go ahead and open it up. Take a look at the case back. Now, these aren't limited edition. I think the Save the Ocean version, the Japanese version, and maybe the international version are actually limited edition models. But the black and then this olive drab green, these are not limited edition. Of course, these are made in Japan. You can see it on the case back. And of course, you can see it down there at 6 o'clock on the dial. Right there. I just think I still just can't believe they actually did this, man. I can't believe they put sapphire and a ceramic bezel. And let's go ahead and check out the alignment. We know that's been a big deal in the past. Nice click action, like the perfect amount of effort. I like it. Look at that. Wow, impressive. Now, let me show you this new bezel, okay? It's even blockier and taller. So let me show you this is the Save the Ocean. I thought that was an improvement. It's even taller than the Save the Ocean. And the Save the Ocean was taller than my Patty. Not by much, but I mean enough where you can definitely tell a difference. Y'all can see that there. So now they have a brand new bezel to go along with this king turtle. Let me put these out of the way here. Man, just a good looking watch. Of course, you get your drilled lugs as normal. You get your polished case, and it's got that little bevel that angles down, which makes these watches incredibly comfortable to wear. I love that new bezel, man. Really grippy. Even taller, like I said, than the Save the Ocean. I guess they probably had to do that for the ceramic insert, I'm guessing. You got your nice screw down crown there. Really buttery smooth on this model. And some of these crowns have been a little, touch and go. Depending, I guess, on just the batch that you get. Some of them are buttery smooth. Some have a little bit of grinding when you unscrew and screw them back in. In fact, I checked this one earlier, but let me do it again. Yep. Buttery smooth. Let's go ahead and screw it back in. Nice. Just take a look at this thing, man. Good looking watch. I don't think I've ever seen a green turtle. I think this is the first. Now they've also had some other editions, limited and special editions with the candy bar Cyclops as well. I like it. Some of y'all hate it. I like it. I think it really helps reading that day and date. I like it a lot. And I'll go ahead and try it on here in a minute and of course show you that really famous loom. Now the Save the Ocean version comes with the blue loom, which is not as bright as a traditional green Lumibright that they use. It's just the green shines better. It's better at kind of generating the light than the blue is. So I prefer the green. I like the color of the blue, but I prefer the green just so far as how bright that it shines. So let's go ahead and look at the tag while we've got it here. Here's your tag. There you go. Flip it over. This also has the Kanji date too. And let me show you that. Basically, that's just the Japanese date. Let's go ahead and unscrew it, pop it out. So I think the next day should be Kanji for Friday. Whoops. Do it the other way. Let's wait till that lollipop passes. All right. There you go. So I guess that's Kanji for Friday. Yep, there you go. There's Saturday. I think the Kanji date just looks really cool. So I'll go ahead and cycle through all the days. And you're going to get a Kanji date on any JDM watch from Seiko. So anyway, there we go. Let's go ahead and screw it back in. Man, really nice screw-in action on this thing, man. Now, there are two other models of this. Again, there's a Save the Ocean model, and there's also a black model. I'll go ahead and put up the black one on the left-hand side of the screen for you. Let me get this other stuff out of the way real quick first, just so you can have a clear picture of it. All right, so there's the black one. Now, the international model number for that one is SRPE05, and that's the black waffle dial. And then the Japanese model number is SBDY049. Of course, the Japanese models are going to have Made in Japan at the bottom near the 6 o'clock index and Made in Japan on the case back. Here is a Save the Ocean Great White. Here is the international number, which is SRPE07, and the Japanese model number, which is SBDY047. So they're the other two models of this. Again, they come in two different flavors. You can have the Japanese model, which some people prefer, the Made in Japan versions of any watch. With the Seiko, it really doesn't make a difference. They're all made incredibly well, no matter what factory they're coming from, whether it's in Malaysia, which if you notice, a lot of the Malaysian model numbers end in K, or the international models end in K, or if it's in Japan. Of course, all the Seiko models that are made in Japan start with SBD. I think it's actually SBDY, but it's at least SBD. So that's kind of one way to kind of figure out if it's actually made in Japan or not. So guys, I love this thing. Now, is it worth the premium to get one of these? I mean, this thing I'm guessing is probably going to be $500 or $600. Again, so new that Shopping in Japan doesn't even have it on their website yet. Sarah is working on that right now, so it might even be ready by the time I post this video. So if it is, I'll make sure to update that link for you and make sure I put the correct price down there. You know, make sure you use your MAV20 off coupon code, again, MAV20OFF, and again, it's going to save you $20 off your entire order. And again, I'm not quite sure if it's really worth the premium where, you know, you can get a normal, even the patty version is like 350 bucks, you know, but you can get a normal turtle for, gosh, almost like 300 bucks now. So you really have to love this watch. Yeah, you are getting a ceramic bezel, and you are getting that new waffle dial, and you are getting the sapphire crystal with an AR coating. You're going to have to kind of weigh the pros and cons in your head if you want to spend that extra. It's, you know, looking probably about like an extra 200 bucks. So maybe like $100 per new feature, 100 bucks for the sapphire and 100 bucks for the ceramic. Is it worth it to you? You know, that's really up to you. So let me go ahead and try this thing on. Oh God, I love these silicone straps. God, they're so comfortable, man. I don't want to pull the tag here. Oh, there we go. God, they're so comfortable. Look at that. Man, that's a good looking watch. And that butcher block / waffle dial really does kind of catch the light, because you got those lines in between the little squares, and it doesn't like shine at all, but you can definitely see the texture of the dial, which I like a lot. Really cool. All right, let me go ahead and take it off. Let me show you this famous Lumibrite loom that everybody knows and loves. God, it's already, look at that. It's already going off. Turn off the monitor. I really don't even have to zap it with the ultraviolet. This thing's already glowing like crazy. There you go. I love how it's reflected in the crystal. It kind of looks like it has extra lume. I love that. In fact, while I've got them all here, let's do a little comparison and see which one's the brightest. I think they all have the same lume. I don't think the Save the Ocean has the blue. Let's just take a look here. Yep, look at it. Identical. Man, that is just the best loom in the business. I love this loom. All right, guys, that's really about it for this one. I just wanted to show you this real quick. And again, make sure you check out my other turtle reviews if you want to check out like the patty. I think I also have like that gold version. I think there's a blue version, but I'll make sure to put all those links in the description field for you if you want to check out those other reviews. I go deeper into the specs with those other reviews as well. This was really just kind of like a brief overview. So like I said, if you want to get one, head on over to Shopping in Japan's website. I'll make sure to update that link with the correct price so you can get one if you want one. I love it. I think it's super cool. I'm so glad that Seiko did this. It looks like they're really listening to their customers. Good job. I love the colorway. It's just a fantastic watch. Anyway, guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. And until the next review, I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.